Jaal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So we just saved the Moshai. And she's sitting right here. Let's see if she's got anything else to say.
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Huh. Okay, what do we got over here? You don't need an old man, a few hundred years, your junior to tell you you're ready for this. Do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe and I'll do the same with mine. Harry, you've got this. Alright, interesting. Must be to the doctor. There's our beautiful beast. Let's see, is there anybody in here?
Hey there.
Oh, hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
It's an interesting question. Where it happened to my mouse? My mouse is missing. Oh, there it is. I found it. Found my mouse. Hello, left field. Why do you ask? Sure, let's go with hello, left
Where the
field.
heck's that coming from?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
You just figure this out? Those who survive?
It took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I get it. You can still procreate. I get it. I get it.
So you want to have a child of your own?
I don't know. That's never been a thing for me. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I'm sorry, Gil, a little like my dad? Sure, let's go with that.
In a way, that sounds like my dad.
Well, that's not fair. He kept you close. Made sure you and your sister came here with him. And he died for you.
Yes, but the other decisions he made kept him at a distance. That can be just as bad.
I see that. Still, without our fathers, we wouldn't be here. They brought us into this world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
And he's off. Alright, let's see. Does he have anything else to say, or is that it?
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
Alright. Sorry, you're stuck here. It changes everything. Let's go with that.
It's definitely more than we bargained for.
And the Ket are even scarier than we thought. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Interesting. Yeah, something weird's going on with the mouse now. But, okay, so we don't have anything else to talk about with you, but yeah.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Upstairs.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I have AVP outstanding. We haven't done a whole lot in this area. Market dominance. Improve prices when buying and selling items. Let's grab this one. You know what, I'm going to take this. Further increase research data gain from all sources. Because we're really trying to work on our suit there. So let's grab those two things for now.
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my mind. They're nothing alike.
Nice. Alright, Lexi.
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true, isn't it? Nothing else it looks like for you.
I'll let you get back to it.
Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
Yeah, me either, actually. It's crazy. They're not Angara. It's terrible. Yeah, you're right. This is the whole Darth Vader, you're not my father anymore argument. Or we could just go with the... She's not
They're
that
no
way, though.
longer Angara. The cat changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
And now that we've had this amazing conversation and, you know, dealing with the troubles of the entire universe, let's flirt.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
Totally inappropriate.
You know it.
After that conversation. Research center. I'm curious now because I just saw we got 100 research. So we have 200. Can we get the level 4 arms? Okay, so we can get these now. Continue. So we don't have level 5 in anything yet? Really? Okay, but we have level 4 in everything here now. And we can actually get the chest. Level 5 and 7 chest. That might not be a bad idea, because I think this is probably going to be the biggest boon. So let's unlock the chest. Okay, successfully researched level 5 chest. So now... Oh, advanced N7. Are you kidding? So just when I thought we were getting to the point where we were done with needing their Milky Way research, we now have 5 levels of... Oh my goodness. Okay, so this goes even higher. 20% bionic recharge, 13%. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're not going to be done with research for a while. We're down to 13 points in here though. So now development. Okay, so we're short on whatever that is. Copper. Okay, so we got to find copper while we're out there for the level 5 chest. But we should be able to make the legs and the arms now, right? At least the level 4. Okay, so we do have enough for that. Health. Okay. Put one of those in. Health regeneration. I think we'll put that. Let's craft those. Alright, so now we got the level 4 legs and 7 arms. Now we don't have enough for this. Darn it. Okay, we can't make a full suit yet. We're getting there, though. Who's in here? Hey, Jaal.
Jaal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
Yeah, exactly. We're strong. This is a really rough moment. Let's go with this.
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Yes, not really.
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Yes would be lying. We really aren't that close.
My family is complicated. Isn't much to say about it.
Okay.
This random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
Great to hear it. I'm glad you're here. What's this? What's that little symbol mean? I'm glad you're here. Great to hear it. You're a positive asset. Sure. I don't know what
I
that
like
symbol
having you
means.
around. Specifically you.
Oh, it's
Because
flirty
of
option.
my skill and knowledge.
Not really.
Doesn't it normally have the little
Because
heart?
you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
You're fascinating. So bold, yet mysterious. So odd.
That's... Thanks.
And I mean it.
All right. And you're odd.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
All right. So more about you. Do you got some
Can
more
I
stories
ask you
to
a
tell?
few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
My dad and I weren't close. My condolences. Should I make this about myself? Or should I just condole him? I don't know. Maybe relating to him in some way is good. Let's try that, I guess.
My dad died on our first mission here. I didn't know him as well as I could have, I guess.
I think I was close to mine, yet maybe close has a different meaning for humans. Something to learn, I guess. Anything else you want to ask?
Your dreams.
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, because of the situation, that makes a lot of sense, though.
Well, enough about that.
And
I'll
that's
see
it.
you later, Jaal.
Stay strong
And clear. Let's open this door. Oh,
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited,
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Aw, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head
nice.
back?
I don't know. I can add. I don't know. I can add it to the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Oh my goodness.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
All right. So EOS is on the list again. Do we have? I thought maybe this. Oh yeah, there's POC. Okay, interesting. Because we go into our loadout station, we actually can put on our... I think we grabbed the legs, right? Level 4 legs. Let's equip these. All right, now we've got a core that all matches, but our arms are still the wrong color. One of these days we'll get the full suit.
Hello, Ryder. Exploring the exaltation facility brings a Solarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
Excellent. I think Sam is turning into a very good AI.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithm has reached the end of its iteration. Do you believe my sense of humor has improved?
Sure it has.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I estimate it is now equal with your own skill at assembling.
Not so much, but okay.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Raylis. I serve the Ungaran Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the cat that I'm certain will intrigue you. I will wait for you on Vold. Please come soon. All right. Acknowledge. And then archive. Stress test. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kinds of operations, but she performed splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress testing or anything. Still, well done. So who's this from? Kalo. Okay, cool. I spoke with the Moshai when I happened past Medbay. She left an impression, I must say, patient but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture and that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient, Kalo. Yeah, because the Solarians have a very short lifespan, actually. Although they are like crazy geneticists. You think that they could have spliced in some longer age or something of that nature. But anyhow, worked for 42 hours straight, ship's humming, called it quits to get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Who is this? Gil? Didn't know I practice poetry? Neither did I, probably because I don't. Here it goes. Oh my goodness, what? Helios, are you healing us, or will we regret even coming because the cat are forever bumming our space? Oh, wait a minute. Is that actually good, or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? I think it's fallen asleep there. That's her forever bumming our space. That's good. All right, you know how I'm out here searching for my true purpose, yeah? So is this? Oh, from Gil. Okay, yeah. Poetry ain't it. Helios, are you healing us? Nice. All right, so this one is from Suvi. Okay, so I heard from Liam's planning. It seems like a great idea, even if things are unsettled at the moment. I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can. Suvi. Okay, so Suvi wants to chat. Who's in here?
Read the mission briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
Mm-hmm. We can handle him. He's definitely a threat. Definitely a threat.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Oh my goodness, wow. Sacrifices are inevitable, not my style. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know what? I get you. Like, he is... But no.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly each and every time.
Yeah, you got a point.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
Yes, he does. We've got our own army. He wasn't expecting us. Let's go with that.
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage so long as we play it right. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at him, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
I agree with you on that, Druck. But I don't know if I necessarily agree that we should just nuke the sun of a system and kill everybody. All right, let's see. You got any war story?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Come on, let's give us
Tell
something.
me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Sage advice. I think we might be on repeat
We
with
can
him.
talk more
I'm not
later.
sure.
Sure.
I wonder if he'll say that he's out of stories, or if he just goes on repeat.
Liam? You're working
Your butt's
pretty
sticking
hard.
up too high there. You're not doing good push-ups.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
You thought I should go?
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Ket still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jaal. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
It's a good point, actually. This is really tearing you up. Maybe it was how you asked. We are outsiders. I can't represent everyone. I don't like that answer. I don't like that answer. I don't like that answer. Let's go with this one.
You're taking on a lot, making all of Helios your problem.
It is our problem. We're not going back. We have to make it work.
That's a
I
good
wanted
point.
this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Of course I did. Nothing. Sure. Let's go with of course I did.
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner.
Oh, God.
20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us to transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
That's sweet. That doesn't seem feasible. No, I guess we'll go this way.
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Just loaded a car into a crate and sent it after them. That's funny. You're a man who cares a lot. Doesn't have to mean anything. That's good.
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
All right. Good talk. Good talk. Do you have anything else that you want us to talk about?
Pathfinder. Sorry if things got strange last time we talked. You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
I'm glad I could help. Honored to hear it. Glad I could help.
Anything I can do for my team, Liam.
Stuff like that goes above and beyond Pathfinder. At least I hope so. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
I think we all do. I think we've got somebody over here as well. Wow, yeah, everybody
Looks like
needs to
pictures
talk.
of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Kett are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Kett bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
Sarah's an adult? No, I'd be devastated.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
I've lost parents too. That must have been hard. Seems... always bring it back to ourselves, but we are relating, so...
I know what it's like to lose a parent. I've lost both now. Mom died before we left.
Our father didn't die. Or maybe he did. We don't really know. He just didn't come home. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
Yep, I agree with that. Oh, flirty options. Okay, so I'll make sure you're fine. You're too tough for that. You're pretty far from home. Let's go with the flirty option.
Come on, you're strong. Smart. It'll take a lot to keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
I have a good feeling about you, Ryder. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Man, I feel dirty. Like flirting with everybody.
I thought I hated the Kett before. Then we learned about exaltation.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to imagine how Jaal feels about this.
Tell me about raising Sid. Yeah, that's our last one.
I was curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
How did you keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work. Construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would. Being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
Huh, wow, that's quite a
You
life.
probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Oh, hey, Pie Jack.
Just looking for attention, aren't you?
Yeah, it happened.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Kett turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
Yep. I feel for Jaal. We can't show them mercy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jaal.
That's what Jaal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Kett. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Dead would have helped. You don't need his take. You can handle this. Yep, we'll go with that option.
We got this. We're back to back, shoulder to shoulder. Or whatever you like.
Nothing fazed you, does it? You always bounce back, smiling that smile. Like you know it's just what I need.
Care about you. You're fun to tease. We make a great team. Maybe I do know. Why not?
You're important to me. Is that so strange?
And sweet, too. What's a girl to do? I wish this could fix everything. Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
It's a mess. Plans wouldn't help. Yeah, well, I mean, the plan was bound to get shot up as soon as we got here. Let's go with it's a mess, I guess.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
So let's go chat with Kalo.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks. Something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Kalo.
Goodness.
I know, just please don't let this distract you. What can I do for you?
Any stories about Tempest?
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
That's awesome.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
There aren't.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Reaction? So many rules. Are you alright? Yeah.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
You licked something? You licked something?
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The Lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. She's hard to talk about her. Let's go with yes.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me. And then lived out their lives while I slept.
Of course they were proud. We knew what would happen. Yes.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
All right, cool. Oh, actually, let's chat with her again. Make sure there's not some
Liam
other
says he's planning a
conversation.
movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Okay. Okay, now we need
Ket
to get
genetics
snacks.
defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all Ket. It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
We study them, they study us. Learn what we can.
Just think. While you're poking around in their genetics, they're probably doing the same with ours.
Huh. Wonderful. That's me never sleeping again.
You're welcome.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Okay, there we go. So I think we've chatted with the whole crew now. Let's just check the email really quickly, make sure nothing else popped in. Yes, something did. Enough said. Thanks for listening. Enough said. Okay, cool. All right, so from Veteran Writer, thanks for listening to me. I hope it didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, and great prospects in the Turian civil service with the stiff collars and the yesers to go along. What I'm saying is different's not always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. I don't regret coming here either, Vetra. Cool. I'm glad you don't regret coming here either. I'm glad you're along for the ride. Okay, so we've been through all our email. I think we've talked with everybody. So now it's time to move along. But that'll be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.